Chetney, you feel that red, that burning tether to the ruddy moon be tugged and pulled. It all boils and churns and pulls and pushes from within. It's pushing out, it must be free, you must be free, you must give in to this. It is here, it is now, it is within, and it is out. It must be out. You watch Chetney tumble over and begin to bulge. The shoulders begin to ripple and expand, the fur expanding as the transformation sets in. You watch as the face pulls back and the snout of the wolf begins to push out, and it grows larger and larger. Bigger than you've seen Chetney emerge as its arms reach out. The length of almost 8 feet on each end. The claws extend. The white fur begins to burn outward. The teeth extend, slobbering, growling. As Chetney begins to spin, you see that same kind of blue, misty glow in his eyes amongst the other Gorgynei. The water is still scattering across the shoulders. Chetney.
You can put so much wolf in this moment.
Rip, sunder, tear, devour. What do you do?
I will drag my claws across my left arm, and you see flames come up out of my claws. I'll look to the right over at Mister, and I'll run over and swipe at Mister as well.
A burst of flame and a scattering of ash, and Mister is sent from this realm.
No!
So that brings us now to Laudna with FCG on deck.
All right.
I kind of shout out, do we let him win? What do we do? And as I'm saying that, I start transforming into a were-tree, my form of dread. That's a bonus action, so then I'm going to cast Mirror Image.
FCG, you're up.
I'm going to do my action to do Sympathetic Binding. Definitely on Fern and Orym.
Okay.
But also, boy, I'm going to try to mentally connect with Chetney. I know he's not an ally, but we're a trusted companion, so I'm going to try to push through whatever blockage there is and make a connection with his mind.
Okay. So the binding connects, but you have no, like you're bound, but you're still hitting this, like, this wave of ancient force. There is will there that is beyond language, but it is holding you back as you try and connect with Chetney. It's just like a hand there is in front of you. He's back at the top of the round. Orym.
Chet, you in there? You didn't bring us here for this, did you? And I'm gonna pull out a 3/4 finished little wooden wolf that's really crudely carved and not done. And I hold it out. This was for you. I guess it's now or never. You in there, big guy?
You hear the voice and look back towards it, and you see the crudely shaped carving, and there's that strange kind of like a shooting pain in your head for a second, and in that shooting pain, right behind your eyes, you see that red flare once more as you kind of close them instinctually. Ashton, you're up.
Come on, buddy. I want to fight the real you. This is bullshit. Yeah, I'll do reckless attack again.
Another heavy hammer hit to like probably the lower hip area.
Take
second swing, you go ahead and try and swing with the second strike, and without even realizing it, Chetney, you just, the claw grabs the hammer and holds it in place and almost kind of begins to lift up Ashton from the hammer slightly.
And I'll take the hammer that I caught in my hand and just smash it back into his face.
Chetney is just a monstrous beast, hungrily tearing through and rushing and leaping from place to place. This is an intimidating space.
The guy with the hammer hurt me a lot, so I'll take all 3 of my swings at him. 6, so 12 points of damage on the first one.
Jesus.
13 on the second one.
Okay.
And the third one missed.
Yeah.
Now it is Orym with Imogen on deck.
I'm gonna pull one dagger out the back of my boot and throw the blade at the spot where I saw the red smoke coming out. That's it. I'm done.
All the daggers are out of your boot. One strikes. The dagger that is sunk in there, though, it's like kind of partially in there from the hilt, and the smoke that you see is more of it's pouring out now. It's like actually almost like a red flare on the side of the road. It's just this like red smoke that's pouring out of that section of the chest.
At the end of his turn, I'll take a swipe at Fern.
Taking the strike at Fern, you dodge just out of the way as the claw slams into the side of the stone. It's your turn. What do you do?
All right. I am going to change into a wolf, and I'm going to try to change into like a sexy wolf. Chetney. Hey, you just gotta power through and just look at me right now and remember who you are, okay? You gotta fight through.
Through this woven speech, something is conveyed through the language of nature, through the language of the predator, and there's an element of your fury that begins to slow.
Yeah, I'm gonna run towards Laudna, and I'll just run up the wall, and as I'm doing it, it's like a
flail of claws at you in the middle of the air.
nice.
So you just like, there were 4 Laudnas, and 2 of them you strike, and they just dissipate. So you just strike, all the images are gone, and as you land, like streak your claws down the stone and kind of land on the ground below her, still looking up at her. You kind of like just manage to deflect this wave of muscular fur and claws and watch all your images vanish. Then you see lands. It's like yapping, like lapping up at you, snarling and snapping from below as you're just like up on the wall. So that brings us to FCG with Orym on deck.
I will pick up a twig off the ground and I will shout a command at Chetney.
Don't you do it.
Fetch! Don't you do it!
Yeah.
Throw it. You thought about it.
It's all right, finishing FCG's go. Orym, you're up with Imogen on deck.
Okay, and I'm gonna spring from that spot and use the rest of my movement to go all the way up to get right in his grundle, and if he'll allow for flavor, I will just try to hold, like land against his chest and hold on.
So I'll take 3 swipes at Orym to try and get him up.
Nice.
And you don't even know what you're dodging.
I feel like the shield's kind of like almost slung over your shoulder in the back, and you're just like pring, pring, pring. All right, that finishes your go. Laudna, you're up with FCG on deck.
I am going to cast darkness over the hole to block out the moon.
Okay. The sphere of shadow fills and encompasses the ceiling portion. That beam of kind of ever-present sourceless moonlight that was pouring down from the water suddenly vanishes, gets cut off. As that happens, Chetney, your form shrinks down to your normal werewolf form. While the emotions do not immediately calm, you can see this is having a profound effect. Now it is Imogen's go with Fern on deck.
I'm gonna hit him with calm emotions again and just say, Chet, you always brag about how in control you can be. Prove it right now. Stop fighting.
As all of you have kind of slowed down the energy of this, and you're all like slowly encroaching upon him and just one after another trying to appeal to this mind that is locked behind this influence of the spirit. All right, Ashton.
I'm just gonna look straight on, and come on, Chet, this is bullshit. Knock it off, and if you're not gonna knock it off, come here and let's just fucking do this, because they don't deserve it.
Through all the appeals to emotion, all the appeals to find friendly connection, all chipping away at this boundary until eventually the wall that this spirit that has possessed you has put between you and your companions through this trial, through the crack in the middle of this central barrier, another beast meets you eye to eye.
Alpha to alpha.
and beseeches you to show your true strength. Please describe to me how you regain yourself.
Yeah, I'm looking at Laudna just getting ready to tear her to ribbons. And then I hear Ashton. Let's do this. Wait, what?